Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. Ron Howard and Tom Hanks return to the world of Robert Langdon in the latest sequel to the Da Vinci Code, as he tries to stop Dante's Inferno from becoming a reality in Inferno.
The levels are out of order. That's what's been bothering me. The circles of hell have been rearranged.
It's the same woman from the hospital. We can't stay here. We certainly can't trust the consulate.
Flatterers adrift in excrement. That's not
If
right.
a plague exists, do you know how many governments would want it?
Clerical profiteers not there.
And what they'd do to get
So
it?
Discord there? No.
Biological weapon.
Letters. He has assigned a letter to each sin and then changed their order.
He's made an anagram.
This movie really wants to be exciting and thrilling, as it never stops moving and characters are continually hopping from location to location trying to solve the mystery. And yet it's massively dull. The characters are so thinly written and frequently changing sides that it's hard to care what is going on. The actions they take are so ridiculously convoluted, especially when the simple solution would have probably made things a lot easier and fixed everything a lot quicker. It doesn't help matters that the action is not that exciting. It mostly consists of Tom Hanks and Felicity Jones running everywhere with a bunch of people chasing them. Even worse is the camera work. When it's the helicopter shots showing the pretty exteriors of Florence and Venice, that's fine. But when it's up close, it's frequently shaking like this, and it makes it hard to tell what is going on. The climax is especially confusing in trying to figure out who is being punched. Ron Howard also does a thing in the first act with the editing to put us in the mindset of Robert Langdon, who is disoriented and trying to regain his memory, but it instead comes off as annoying. There's never a point to catch a breather or think about the story in your mind, although maybe that's for the best, since Inferno is the kind of movie where afterwards it hit me how ridiculous the whole story was. This was obviously intended as a fun, escapist blockbuster with a puzzle and mystery, but all it did was leave me exhausted. Next up is one of the most talked about films in the current Oscar season, the coming-of-age story, Moonlight.
And who is you?
Nobody. I found him yesterday. Found him in a hole on 15. Yeah, that one. Some boys chased him in the cut. He scared more than anything. He wouldn't tell me where he lived till this morning.
Well, thanks for seeing to him. He usually can take care of himself. He's good that way.
Moonlight does not exactly break new ground in the coming-of-age subgenre, but director-writer Barry Jenkins does do something inventive with the framing. This is basically 3 short films connected by its main character, Sharon, in various times in his life, as a young boy, a teenager, and an adult. Through these glimpses at his life, we see his growth and maturity and how his environment affects him. Jenkins tackles the subject matter in a subtle way, allowing the characters to develop in a natural manner. An interesting element of Sharon is he's not given much dialogue, and we see how his interactions with others plays a role in the decisions he makes. Each segment also feels distinct and do have a beginning, middle, and end. The first segment works in placing us at the point of view of a child, and we also get strong performances from Mahershala Ali and Janelle Monáe as a couple of adults he befriends. The second segment does a solid job of showing the tough high school environment and dealing with his sexuality, as well as his drugged-out mother, and Jenkins shows how the torment of this affects him in major ways. A lot of the third segment is set primarily in one location, as Sharon reconnects with an old friend. And again, it's that simplicity and subtlety of presentation that makes it work. There's quite a bit to appreciate in Moonlight, and if it opens near you, it's worth seeking it out. Thanks for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.